This is a model of a Volvo FH2 tractor and a box trailer, and it's highly decorated as a show truck. The real truck is based in Sweden and it's in the colours of Kattilavaaras. Even though it's got quite an old series model number, 9915, it comes in a fairly modern WSI branded box, and it's factory sealed. There are only two parts inside, one of which is the highly decorated box trailer, and the other part of the model is the Volvo FH2 Globetrotter tractor, which is in a 6x2 configuration. As usual, there's no information provided about the real truck, but there is a very small leaflet, and that just warns that the tilting cab shouldn't be tilted. As you would expect, the chassis has a highly detailed transmission and suspension, and the tyres have a different tread pattern on different axles. The wheels of the tractor are shiny and detailed, and they're complemented by the shiny fuel tank. On the cab roof there's quite an intricate light bar, and there's also the truck name, Whisper from North. The rest of the cab detailing is very good. There are excellent graphics even on the door mirrors, and there's a very nice bull bar at the front with a realistic number plate. The inside of the cab is attractively modelled. It's got two-tone seating, and the Volvo steering wheel has the Volvo logo on it. But it's the high quality graphics that impress most, and there's even graphics on the door windows. There's another impressive graphic behind the cab, and there are coiled air lines to add detail. The high quality visual effect is maintained right through to the back of the model, where the lights have plastic lenses. The box trailer is nearly all metal, and underneath the rear steering and suspension is modelled, and the fat tyres look good. They're also mounted on shiny and detailed wheels, which add to the overall look. Although the box trailer is simple, the graphics are outstanding, and this is the view at the front. And different high quality pin sharp graphics fill both sides. And they continue through to the rear, where the door bolts and hinges are highlighted, and there's a really good set of lights as well. Maybe you're watching this video and English is not your native language, and maybe you don't understand a word I'm saying. But on the CranesEtcTV website, the welcome page has been translated into a number of languages, including Russian and Chinese, and see if you can spot the other languages. That's German, that's Romanian, that's Vietnamese. This one is French, Swedish like the truck, and we finish up with Portuguese. Let's go out onto the CranesEtcTV heavy goods vehicle test track, and there we find the Volvo rolling along well, needing a little bit of downward pressure to engage all the tyres. At the front, the steering is better than some WSI models because you can pose it at a reasonably hard lock, but it won't roll because it jams up the tyres. Tilting the cab on the tractor isn't recommended because, as the warning note says, you might break the bull bar. But the box trailer functionality is good. There's fully working suspension on the axles, and each one is fitted with its own pair of springs which work well. There is another neat function, which is the rear axle of the trailer steers. It's not linked through to the fifth wheel, but it's good for posing. And at the front, the pads on the support legs can be unscrewed, and there's no unsightly screw threads visible. And when you wind them down, they enable the trailer to be supported on the level. Okay, the last thing to do is to hook up the tractor and trailer, and it's the usual connection on a WSI model. The pin just clips into the fifth wheel. And it's a good firm connection. And the scaling's pretty good because if you're stupid enough to jackknife the trailer, you can. This is another highly detailed and well-made truck by WSI. It's good to see some functionality even on a simple box trailer. But of course it's the excellent standout graphics which really set this model apart, and they make it outstanding.